Hi friends, I'm Jamila and welcome to the Venus Experiment channel. So today's Friday, November 30th, and the sun is in Sagittarius and the moon is in Virgo. So these two are squaring each other, and we're in our last quarter square of our moon phase. We're 3 weeks into the moon cycle, and we are closing things out, all of those deep, dark depths that were opened with the new moon in Scorpio. Now we are finishing that process of looking at the depths and closing it out. And so we can move on to the new moon in Sagittarius next Thursday. So today with the Virgo moon at this kind of cross purpose with the Sagittarius sun, we actually have a T-square going on as the moon in Virgo is opposing Mars in Pisces conjunct Neptune. So this warrior energy in all of us is now on this softer, more spiritual journey as the Mars in Pisces really wants to be in the flow. So we are closing our eyes and we are stepping into the dream world as Mars is really coming close to that conjunction with Neptune. So this is so dreamy and otherworldly, and this is our physical energy. This is our ego, our life power force as Mars is in Pisces. So we have this strong desire to drift and to create and to just drift off into the dream world of Neptune. So the best expression of this is art and music and dance especially, ecstatic spiritual dance. With Mars conjunct Neptune in Pisces, you couldn't get more spiritual or ecstatic and physical. The dance part is a way to bring that Mars out in a really healthy way. So we're not getting lost in wanting to escape. Mars in Pisces conjunct Neptune might want to escape and run away and hide under the sand and drink our problems away with Pisces, just trying to escape and being lost in some delusion. But instead, it can be seen as such a spiritual, higher place for our Mars, which is our ego. It is our push for independence. That electric part of us, our Mars, is soft right now and wanting to float. So this Virgo moon over here says, let's get our stuff together. What are we doing? We need to be practical. And Mars in Pisces has different ideas as it wants to be in this spiritual, creative, dreamy flow. So we have to let go a little bit of our attachments to having things work out just as we want with this Virgo moon, especially because Mercury is retrograde in Sagittarius, and the moon in Virgo is also squaring that whole pack of Sagittarius, the Sun, Jupiter, and Mercury. So all these three mutable energies are working at cross purposes, and they're really kind of hinting about what this new moon in Sag is about, as the new moon in Sagittarius conjunct Jupiter will be squaring Mars in Pisces conjunct Neptune. So it's this Jupiter squaring Neptune. So what? It's the old god with the new god squaring each other. So Jupiter is that kind of one god, the one source, the Zeus, the sky god, and Neptune is that we are all one god, that kind of Eastern religion. So it's the Eastern religion meets Western religion. So I could see a lot of like, I'm right, no, I'm right, no, I'm right, especially with all the Sagittarius. So this is such a spiritual and religious energy that's happening in the air right now, and as we approach this new moon. So maybe we shouldn't be fighting about who is right and which is right, but just going with the higher spiritual place that is really happening right now with Neptune and Jupiter. So they're both big in the sky and they're rubbing up against each other, saying, whose God is right? So, they're all right. And we are still feeling this Venus opposing Uranus. So this is exact today at 6:12 p.m. Venus opposed Uranus. Venus in Libra wanting harmony and beauty, and Uranus wanting independence and freedom and electric awakening. So our relationships are shifting, and that balance of harmony and beauty, our ideas of creating that harmony through relationships are shifting. So the shift is happening. So the best thing to do is just keep moving and keep flowing with all of this independent energy in our relationships. So how beautiful that we get to break out of all these old patterns. And with all the mutable energy that's in the air, all that Virgo, Gemini, and Sag in the air, this is about transitions. So what a perfect time for Venus to be opposing Uranus so we can flow with the transitions. It's all about the transition right now as we in the northern hemisphere prepare for winter and in the southern for summer. So this is a transition time. Let's let our brains change, our minds with all this mutable energy, really shift and change some behavior patterns, especially with relationships. So that's a huge opportunity. Let's shift our brains, shift our minds today. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.